What you doing there, boy?
Filling up waters for the steers that we put up in the lot over there next to the barn.
How'd that go?
The steers were alright, but we couldn't get the heifer we needed, so that's how it goes.
We're gonna wean calves today. We're gonna try to get them up here at the barn. I've got the courtyard fenced off. We put up 2 strands. We're gonna put the steers in. We're gonna get this. We kept 1 heifer this year, so she's going in. Everybody's happy right now. Everybody's expecting the best. We'll know in about what, 10 minutes if it goes good or bad.
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, we got to try to get them in. We got to try to get them separated, and we'll see what happens. It's a pretty day, sun's shining. Got the rooster here. He won't leave us alone. Where's he at?
He's great.
Yeah, he's great, but he won't go away. So, could be a chicken pen in the near future. Chicken poop everywhere. We're gonna try to wean some calves. We're gonna wean the 2020 steers and the 1 single replacement heifer we decided to keep. All right, so there's 1 calf. There's 1 calf that won't go in. There's always 1 calf that won't go in. It could be gentle as a lamb, but when it's time to wean, when it's time to get up, it won't go in. Just will not go in, guys. Here's my son behind me. See that little heifer there? She's a pretty heifer. That's why we kept her. And she's gentle as a lamb. She won't go in. He's got the calf crutch out, the calf stick. He's trying to get her in here. I told him to wait. I said, you know, lay back 30 minutes or so. We'll try to get her back in the barn with some feed. But I think he's defeated. Did you get her?
No.
She ain't a horrible heifer. This is just part of it, guys. Patience and gentleness is the best way to work cattle. I'm saying that because I'm not over there running her. Beautiful day the Lord has made. When I'm out here on the farm, it's like the things that are going on in the world, it's like it's surreal, like it's not really going on, you know? At any rate, we did get the steers up, but we need that heifer because she's fixing to start cycling, so it's time to get her separated from the old bull. What happened?
Can't go in.
Why?
I don't know why.
Where's she at now?
All the way at the
Bottom of the field, guys. Well, we're getting rid of these tubs, guys, because we got the automatic waterer set in. It's way up there up on the hill a little bit. So we're going to say goodbye to these for right now, although we are going to use them up at the barn weaning these calves. So there you go.
Yeah.
We got this tub here to get. This is cast iron. It is a beast.
It's a nightmare, basically.
It's a nightmare, basically. We're going to get it here, load it up onto the carryall on the tractor, and we're going to haul it up to the barn. But guys, this is the end of an era here for us. Look at this. This is something you're not going to have up there at the high use pad. There's a cigarette butt. Looky there. I don't smoke, guys. But apparently somebody that was working on this water line does. And they didn't care to throw the butt out. But anyway, look here, guys. Look at this ground. All eat up, marred up. But this is it. We'll run the disc around through here, plant some grass. My contractor's coming back. The grading contractor, he's coming back. He's going to smooth all this out again. We're going to let it settle for about a month. This big long ditch line. He'll bring that John Deere skid steer back out here On a dry day, he'll rake all this back, smooth it out. Then we'll put some seed and straw over it, guys, and it'll be beautiful. Down in there, I got 2 water cutoffs. But anyway, I'm gonna get over here and help get this tub on. We're gonna load these up and get done with it, guys. This is something that is just a big improvement to the farm. All right, so what we got here is we got this little setup that I was talking about. This is the courtyard area in between the 2 barns. And there is the 3 steers that we're weaning right now. That little guy there in the distance, he'll be next. All right, son. Show them what happens when you wean steers.
Suey calves, They don't want it.
That's what I figured would happen. These steers haven't had the pleasure of getting a lot of grain because the cows get it first. So they'll have to get a taste for it, son.
Come on, calves.
Not right now, but they'll get it. They'll get a taste for it. They'll get a taste for it. So this is how you water at a barn when you don't have no water at the barn. You hook it on your carryall, fill your tanks up, back it under your line fence, have it hooked to the old Ford 2000 tractor. No, that's a pretty good looking steer right there now. Fresh off the cow, no feed, no creep. Not a bad looking steer.
Now he's thinking about it.
There's some cockaburs in here they've got all over him already. He's wanting that. He's wanting that grain, isn't he? Couple days, they'll be running. You'll be have to knock them down to come get that grain.
Yeah.
Something else now, I'm telling you. He's almost making me want to buy some more purebred Angus cows. What's going on over here? Here we go, boys and girls. Was he trying to bust out through the barn, you think?
No, he tried. Hey, buddy, listen.
Can't get through there, can they, Zay?
Feed up here.
Shouldn't be able to. I mean, I walked it.
He's scratching his head on a
There's
teacup.
2 posts connecting that left and right one right there to the ground. So I mean, it shouldn't be able to lift it up. Let's see.
Come on, Cal.
There's a bunch inside the barn here on the ground we can rake out and throw in there, clean up. Of course, there's a bunch of hay on that install that they can get into there.
Yeah.
Well, we had hay stored in there, so they'll go in there and eat that too. All right, this is day 1 of feeding out these steers. These steers here are going to be beef. This is the start of our beef business, the beef side of our farm. The way everything's going, guys, and the way it looks, and just from our personal experience of being rationed, how much meat we could get, and we have a large family, so we go through a lot of meat. But for months, we were rationed to how much meat we could get from the grocery store per visit. Done with that, guys. We are going to start producing beef. And for the select families that want to buy it from us, we're going to sell it. It'll be first come, first serve, of course. But we're going to sell it because families need to be prepared. Families need to have a storage of meat and food. If this pandemic has said anything, it's said to be prepared, guys, as much as you can. Be prepared. So we are going to move full throttle into raising beef. There goes that bull. He just realized he's got to go that way to get to the other pastures. That's where his mama is. Of course, we've locked his buddies up. I'm sure he don't like that, does he, Zay? But yeah, be prepared, guys. If you can support a local farm that raises quality beef and you want to buy a quarter or a half, You want to put it in your freezer for a rainy day, or for when Food City or Ingles or Kroger or whatever grocery store you have in your area says, you know what, you're limited to 2 pounds per visit. You'll have it. You'll be able to feed your family the way you want to feed your family. So that's what we're doing, guys. That's the start of our beef business. And we are going to be procuring, gaining, buying, I don't know the right word, some more steers. I've got some farms that I know that I'm going to try to offer them a good premium for steers instead of them taking them to the market. I'd like to buy farm direct, and I'd like to know that those calves have not received any antibiotics and steroids and all that good stuff. Buy farm direct and then raise our way. Of course, we'll produce our own as well. But I suspect we'll want to grow a little bit bigger where we won't be able to produce enough to meet the demand. So I may take half of this farm and turn it into a personal feedlot of ours to grow out beef our way. Wonder how long this water will last before we have to refill it.
I'll say a day.
I say 3 days for those 3 steers. We'll see. All right, guys. Ford tractor's still there, still doing it. Thanks for watching.